Hello there everyone, my name is Waffles the Asian Yenbear and welcome back to my channel. The 7th year anniversary has begun on JP Dokkan and we are here to tell you whether or not you should be summoning. The answer is yes, and which of the banners you should be summoning on, because they're both absolutely incredible banners, but you might be having a tough time trying to decide. Maybe you've only got 200 stones, 300 stones, I don't know how many stones, maybe you haven't been saving very well, which shame on you. No, not just kidding. I know you guys summon on what you want, but you should definitely save if you're on global for these banners, because these banners are absolutely fantastic. But if you had to choose, we're gonna just quickly spoiler warning this. The SS4s are a little bit better than the SSGs or the SS Gods or the SS Blues, whatever you want to call them. Their animations, these animations are absolutely better, but the Super Saiyan 4s as units are a little bit better. Now in their base form, they both do basically the same thing. However, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, you can't really see it here, but so we'll pop back over to my thingy here. So, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which, shout out to Minato, thank you for the translations, my dude, very nice. But once they transform to Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, they have crit and damage reduction 7% for each rainbow key sphere obtained. They have super effective against all types and medium chance to crit, high chance to do an additional super, high chance to nullify and counter super attacks. Now, the Super Saiyan Blues have something similar, but a little bit worse. They get the chance to crit too, but they have evasion instead of damage reduction 7% for each rainbow key sphere. So I'm gonna say that unfortunately, evasion is a little bit worse than damage reduction when evasion is this low. You're not gonna be getting like 5 rainbow key spheres every single turn. That's like 35% dodge chance, and more events will disable your evasion. A lot of events aren't going to disable your guard, or your damage reduction. Sorry, I get the two confused sometimes, but damage reduction is what I mean. Now, we also get attack super effective against all types. That's pretty much the same as before. They have a guaranteed additional attack, which is a little bit better. If we go back over to the Super Saiyan 4, he has a high chance. That's, I believe, a 50% chance. So unfortunately, it won't happen every turn, where these guys basically have a guaranteed one, which is nice. But medium chance to evade enemy attacks, it's gonna come in clutch sometimes, but overall, I am gonna say that the high chance to nullify and counter super attacks, which are the attacks you want to evade anyways, is gonna be a little bit better. So between the two units, oh, and also Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta has Saiyan Roar, so Saiyan Roar is extremely good. If you guys didn't know, Saiyan Roar, fantastically good link. So as far as those two go, I am gonna say the Super Saiyan 4s are a little better, but that's not where this ends, because we do have two banner units who are also very good. We have the STR Broly on the Super Saiyan God banner, which is still a great unit. No, don't get me wrong, still a great unit. You guys can read what he does on the screen. I'll give you just a second there. But Sin Shenron, attack and defense 50%. Am I right? He's just gonna give you attack and defense 50% for basically as many key spheres as you're gonna get. So you get 2 key spheres, you get 50% attack and defense. Get 3, another 50% attack and defense. 4, another 50% attack and defense. 7, another 70% attack and defense. It's absolutely insane. Plus he makes rainbow key spheres, so you're gonna get a lot of orbs for this guy. And plus, if we're being honest, Shadow Dragons don't have that many good units, and Sin Shenron is a little better for his category than Broly is. Broly, Pure Saiyans, movie bosses, gifted warriors all have amazing units to choose from. Again, Broly is not a bad unit. He's a very good unit. He heals you 26% HP at the end of your turn, which is crazy and good. But if we're having to choose which one is better, I'm gonna say the new SS4 banner stuff is, which is unfortunate because I was definitely rooting a little bit more for the Super Saiyan Gods because the Broly movie is amazing. But looking at the rest of the banners, the Super Saiyan God banner is a little bit worse, and people in my chat are already kind of fighting me over this one. Animation wise, the gods are better animation wise, 100%. Yes, the gods are better animation wise, but as far as the banners go, I'm gonna say that the SS4s are a little better for, let's say, at least for free-to-play units or free-to-play players. So we have the AGL Frieza on this banner, and we have the Int Super Saiyan Goku on the other banner. Now they're both incredible units. The AGL Frieza, a little bit better, right? A little bit better than the Goku. I keep wanting to say Vegeta because int, but a little bit better than the Goku. But honestly, not by much. Not by much. AGL UI is very, very good. And if you're counting between AGL UI and the Int Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta on the other banner, AGL UI is going to be a little better. Actually, kind of a lot better. AGL UI has a ridiculous chance to dodge, and I know that we just took a little bit to talk about why dodge can be bad, but dodge is usually only bad at low numbers. This AGL UI has a fantastic chance to dodge and will be very helpful in a lot of content. Plus, does have that guaranteed crit chance, which I believe they actually both have, so that's not really a big deal. However, I will say Int Vegeta is not a bad card. Int Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, thank you, 70%. Thank you, JC Gamer. So AGL UI has a 70% chance to dodge, but the Int Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta does get damage reduction over time. He's going to be very helpful in a lot of content as well. A lot of people underrate him. He is still a very good unit. So one thing I do want you guys to take away from this banner, from this video, whatever, is that both banners are absolutely amazing. So pick the one that is going to be one you enjoy more. However, I'm going to say so far, AGL UI and AGL Frieza is better. But the Sin Shenron is better than the Broly, and the SS4s are better than the SSGs. Now, Boo Tanks versus Super Vegito. This is where we're going to start getting some more points for the SS4s, because Super Vegito is definitely a better unit than Boo Tanks. Boo Tanks is very, very good for his teams. I love him. I use him all the time, but he only really works when you pair him with a lot of other Majin Buu units. Whereas Super Vegito is a little bit more versatile. So I'm going to say that that's a little better. Then you've got the 4th year LRs versus the 5th year LRs on the Super Saiyan God banners. And the 4th year LRs are unfortunately a little outclassed. You got the Easy A's for the STR Goku and the AGL SS4 Vegeta, which are kind of a little bit better if I'm being 100% honest. But these are still not bad units. They're still okay. I will give the point to the fusions on this one. I think the fusions are a little better. But then when we get over here, Int Vegito versus Physical Gogeta. Int Vegito, by a very small margin, is better. I will say Int Vegito because when he does transform, he gets those counters, where Physical Gogeta just kind of has that attacks effective against all types, which it's still okay. It's still not a bad thing, but if we're counting the, I believe, 3-year LRs, Vegito is a little bit better, but this is what sealed the deal for me. Physical GT Goku and Int GT Vegeta versus, if it'll load, there we go, Int Super Saiyan Angel, Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku, and Tech Super Saiyan 2 Majin Vegeta. I'm gonna be honest, these two are a little bit underwhelming. The Goku less, but the Vegeta, it's a little underwhelming. I was saying it since they came out on their New Year's banner like 2 years ago. They are skippable, essentially. You don't need them for a lot of content. They're not that good. Like JC in chat is saying, I don't know what they were thinking putting those on the banner. Yeah, I don't know either. I think they were just trying to put a Goku and Vegeta together that were relatively new, which is unfortunate. But these two are incredible. At 55%, you're getting like 5 million attack from these guys. Like, they are so good for free-to-play players, and I highly recommend, if you are free-to-play, this is going to be the banner I think you should choose if you're neutral on everything else. And again, that's a big if, because for me personally, I love the animations for the gods a lot better than I like the SS4s. However, banner-wise, the SS4s I do think are better. If you look at it, there's pretty much no losses on the featured units. If you pull any of these that you don't have before, even the oldest unit on this banner, the 3-year Int Vegito, it's still a good pull. It's still okay. So I think overall, if you're looking for it and you're trying to figure out what is the absolute best banner to summon on, I really do think it's the SS4s. There's no loss in all the featured units, assuming that you don't have any of them. Whereas here, I do feel like the Majin Vegeta is a bit of a loss, and I feel like, especially if you're newer, I think units like Boo Tanks, maybe units like Broly, they might not help you nearly as much. Although Broly, I guess if you're new, probably would, because pure Saiyans. But I'm going to say Boo Tanks, I think, is just a little too niche for newer players. So overall, takeaway here, they're both great units. Should you summon? Yes. Both banners are fantastic. They're both good. But if you're gonna ask me, which I know that someone is going to, so this is going to be my decision, I think it's the SS4s. I think, though, that being said, we're gonna get started with some summons in just a bit, so for people on stream, hang tight, we're gonna do that. But for those of you guys on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I hope you all have had a fantastic day, good summons, and if you're a global player, I hope you're hyped. Let me know in the comments if you are. Check us out down on Twitch in the description down below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good day, a good week, a good life, and happy summons. Goodbye.